Okay, we're live. Let me know if you can hear me this time because I screwed that up last time. Anyway, let's
Will you be my friend?
see what's going. You messed this up. What are you doing? We got 1, 3, 2, 4. Give me an L. Let's go. Can't type. Let's see. Yep, we're live. Go join. There we go. Can you confirm that you can hear me since I messed it up last time? Meeting Brasco. Right. Trying this new thing here. Seeing me? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's do the roasting. Do. What is this? Some flower Mario Jesus guy? Looking for, okay. I don't, this guy looks like that YouTuber who does all that NASA stuff. Literally, same face. Oh, something gone wrong there. What is this? A fairy convention? You're in the wrong place. It's true that, yes, that's true. Get these people coming in here. What did I? Oh, I used to have the same pants actually when I first joined, like 15 years ago. Damn. I literally have the same thing. Probably the first thing I ever bought for like 10 ticks. Anyway, this guy belongs in like 2008. Skater boy. Okay. This is like some smiley clown librarian. I'm not even sure what's going on here. Some black and white troll. This looks like a steampunk vampire. I hadn't seen this guy before. He just appears. Yep, this guy's speaking alien. Stitch Ohana means family. Family means nobody get left behind. This girl looks like she belongs in Harajuku. Nope. Classic noob, though, so not a noob anymore. That's like old school noob. Therefore, everyone else is a noob in comparison. It's not my main skin. You think I care, boy? Like and subscribe. Yeah, I like this guy. I eat raw dog ears. What's wrong with you? Anyway, let's see this outfit. That is H&M. She gets all her clothes from H&M. In fairness, this is pretty good. Like and subscribe. She got the best outfit here. Look at that. I approve. She got the best. And some, what is this called? Like tie-dye kind of thing. Dead Mouse Marshmallow Copycat Rainbow version. Korean soccer player or something. I don't know. It's too pixelated to see. They really need to upgrade. Uh, is this the guy from Family Guy who just keeps fighting? Chicken Man. This guy celebrating Victory Day. I love it. This is like a statue come to life. I'm not even. I want to know what this is. I'm not sure if that's like a character or something, but that actually looks kind of. It looks 3D. I'm so freaked out. It looks like it's 3D. That's very well designed. Anyway, is that Portuguese or something? Flower King. This guy likes flowers. What is this? What's that gonna protect you from? Mosquitoes? They can get all over your bald head, even though it's small. Okay. I don't know. This guy looks like he came straight out of 2004. He's sensitive. It's not even bad. It's not even bad. I know what 2004 is like. You weren't even born. Maybe. I'm guessing. I have to go, even though. Yeah, wait. Guys, I can't read. What are you doing? Put your signs down. To go there. If it is more and to be here, sorry. Because y'all are putting your signs in each other's signs. Me. Wait, I'm confused. There are two. Okay. Let me try this. So, this is Lilo. And this is Stulch. Wait, are you the same person? You're different people. Okay. Or you just changed outfit there. Stulch. Or Hannah. She gets all her clothes from Zara, which is actually pronounced Sarah because it's Spanish. The guy who owns it is a billionaire. Fun fact. Freedom looks like a liberal to me. Bacon hair. Noob. That was like a noob back in like 2014 or something. So I don't know. When even was that? Everyone I miss the old noobs like that guy over there. Those were the days. Kind of emo. But you like burgers, so you know what? That's a business people need. People need an emo-themed burger restaurant. If you make that, I will go there.
Let's be friends.
That could be your life mission. This guy's gonna arrest you for eating. Where's your head? Oh my. What is this? I'm so confused.
Let's be friends.
Oh my god, it's sparkly. That's actually pretty cool. Where's your head? Oh my god, no wonder you're next to each other. You got no heads between you. Where's that garbage guy? I don't know. This is the collector. And it's like, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's like in videos with Mr. B sometimes. Anyway, there we go. I think we'll leave it there. Let me just explain. NerfModder's mom can't make it. Why am I saluting? NerfModder's mom can't make it today. Let me put up the sign.
I love spending time with you.
Join the live via Russian Army ROBLOX place. Boom. I wish I could do that better. But there we go. Who am I going to complain to? I'm mentally not okay. Well, you're dressed like otherwise. So, fashion is passion, it's your avatar. It's a good thing to have.
I love you.
And okay. It's free. Anyway, join the live stream. Why am I saying this for? I'm telling you for the chat so you can hear me. So join the live stream so you can hear me. That's it. We get some people in the comments here. Anyway, let's go. Mass unfollowing. What? Food. Oh, is that paella? I'm literally gonna cook that in like 2 weeks. Send him to Dagestan. This outfit though, she wins this, what is it, May? She wins May 2026 costume. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Follow the flags. What? I can't see. What is this? Teleport. Okay. I miss seeing everyone in the chat. No, it's not. I'm not getting any money from Subway. I hate Subway. In fairness, I only went back to Subway recently. But Peruvian one. In Canada, I just hate it. It was so nasty. But I was like, I'm in a different country, so maybe it's not going to be as bad. And it is cheaper here, like almost everything else. So, anyway, why are we talking about that? They're not giving me any money. It's free advertising. So many signs, I just can't keep up. Cool story. This guy. Oh, there's the guy who's dressed as like a garbage bag or something. In fairness, that is Canada Goose. Why are you going that way? Nobody wants to follow me. Those were days. See, this was like the kind of thing in Modern Warfare 2 that was released in 2008. 2008? No, 2007, I want to say. I think World at War was 2008. I'm going crazy. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm going crazy here. I was literally in a store like yesterday or this week, and it had like Black Ops 7. I was like, what? No, there's like Fast and Furious 106, iPhone 27. I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh, okay. Where even am I? I'm so confused. This is new. Okay. God damn. That is something. Okay. What? This is interesting. So you can just sit here and read books together. Oh, Hannah. And we got some images here. Old school. This is what screenshots were like back in the day. So blurry. You couldn't even see a damn thing. Oh man. Oh, those were days. That was 15 years ago. That's crazy. Oh, I'm all. Hey, what is this? Oh. Does the bookshelf have to be that thick? There we go. Free burp for you, if you heard that.
Will you be my friend?
Yes. That's a good statue. I like it. Get down there, bud. Oh, you can go up there. Whoa, what's... Okay. I remember on PS1 or something, there was like a Harry Potter game. And there was like a library and you had to jump across. Man, I haven't thought about that for like 20 years. I'm gonna get a PS5 soon. Moving to a new place, so gonna have lots of new stuff. I literally bought the most crazy things. You can't even imagine. I got an automatic garbage can. Just wave your hand and it opens. Magic. And that's not even the craziest. There's just, I don't know. You'll see if you follow my profiles. You'll see the crazy stuff in like 2 weeks. Anyway, that's something. Zam put this together. Where'd he go? There he is. Man of the hour. Someone sure, I can't even see. I thought that said, please make a log for my company. What do you mean? Logo. Seriously, that's a great outfit. Look at that. Does she know what my wife's Instagram is? Anyway, let's head to the next spot. Follow the flags. Give me all, I guess. Now just put everything away. Choop, 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 choop. Let's go for this one, maybe. Let's have that there. Is there something? I'm watching your stream, and I'm watching you watching my stream. You watching my stream, if that makes sense. Something like that. Anyway, where we go next? Is there anything new in here? Sam's been busy. Oh yeah, there's something new here. Nachinayim lick. Come on, you changed it. Yeah, so that's gonna be it disappeared. Okay. Oh, we got our nurse is the projectionist. Oh, I haven't even seen that.
Let's be friends.
Oh. Okay. Nope. Haters gonna hate. Don't worry about them. Oh, there we go. Man, when is this like? Ooh, you missed it. Yay! Is this what it looks like? Man, that's the problem, because I used to like zoom out to see the chats. Now I get to zoom in, then I can't see it so well, and the names are in a way. Let's see. Can you guys, like, why are you just putting random numbers? You have the opportunity to put a great message out there to the universe, to everyone watching. How do I get on it? This person likes food. Anyway, check my messages there. Y'all got any questions? We're halfway in. Oh no, I don't want it like that. Let's see if I can change that. Yeah, that's better. That worked. This hater is sad. Poor guy came all the way here to say bad things because he has nothing better to do. Do you guys know how sad that is? Sad. I hate my life so much, I'm just gonna say bad things about someone. Boring. Your life must be so boring. Seriously. Anyway, came all the way here just to hate, unfortunately. Exactly. Anyway, drop your questions. Well, he disappeared. Sad guy. Torti budut. Sushi. I like sushi. Where choco pies? Choco pies. You know what that is in Spanish? You just said chocolate feet. chocolate feet, chocopias. I thought you were writing Spanish there. He likes chocolate feet. That's a bit strange. Anyway, drop me your questions. Drop your questions for me. Oh, you can write on there. That is insane. I thought it was, man, I am living in the 20th century still. I got this protesting sign right here. You look, I don't understand what that even says. It's weird. Ugh. Can't read that. What was Nerf like? I like to learn more about him if possible. So I hope you're listening on the live stream. What was he like? Well, unfortunately, Nerf's mom isn't here. She would have given the best answers to this kind of question. But back in the day, one of my last in-game experiences with him, I guess, I think, if I remember right, we were in Moscow on the game, and he was showing me a submarine that he made, and he put it in the exact place that I put my submarine in my version of Moscow. So I basically gave him the idea to build his own submarine because he liked mine. He made his a bit like fatter and shorter. I like mine like a little bit more, less cartoonish and more realistic with like these. I just like to base them on like real designs and stuff, but he made his more classified, I guess, more post-apocalyptic. But yeah, we were just talking about reuniting the groups, and I guess this is kind of what it effectively turned out to be, but under unfortunate circumstances, of course. But ultimately, back then, he had lost access to Russian army. It was taken away from him, and he started a new group called Kalash, and I was the only high-ranking person in both groups. I was a general in both groups, and I was a marshal at one point too. But then there was a guy on the Kalash side higher than me, the same guy who ended up stealing his Robux like 3 days after he died. He was trying to get rid of me, and then there was tension on the other side. I was just trying to bring everyone together, and so was NerfModder, and everyone, for some reason, was just against that. Like, how could you possibly be against that? So they would make all these bullying videos, all these decals, and one guy got his account banned because he was making decals bullying NerfModder just before he died. And yeah, essentially, we were focused on bringing people together, having fun. That was literally our mission. And the people who were against us were the people who just wanted their own personal power. So it was a sad thing to see. The people working against us just wanted to like steal. They wanted to steal his Robux after he died. They wanted to steal his groups. They wanted to have NerfModder's games. What I wanted to do and what he wanted to do was just reunite everyone. And let's have fun again. And because that's the thing we were losing in the last year, between 2014 and 2015. So I think when things got a little more complicated on ROBLOX in particular, at least, and that's a small part of life. Life is much bigger than just a game, but it's a great escape if you're having great fun. But some people were just sucking the fun out. Anyway, that was a long answer, but He was a great person with a vision, and that vision was community and fun, whereas other people were focused on selfishness. That was the kind of person he was not. He was not selfish. He was a person who liked to create and bring people together. And that is why 11 years later, we are here right now. Next month will be 11 years. It's insane. That is impact. It has literally been 11 years nearly. Crazy, crazy legacy. Anyway, so that was Nebula's question, I believe. Yeah. Let's see what else there is. Sit down though, because I gotta prioritize the people who are like following instructions. What's the? Oh, we're getting them on the boards. Okay, I'm gonna follow what Sam's doing. What's the best thing NerfModder has contributed to the community? Let's see where CF is. Or Howard. Oh, there. This guy. Or CL, actually. What's the best thing? Big question. I don't know. Let me think. The games were fun, obviously. There were some great training bases. What I like to always say is like the little things, because all these other groups at the time, if you were there, you would know exactly what I mean. Like if you went to RIC, Roblox Infantry Corps, or like Fear, or all these other groups, WIJ, John's Cobras, and stuff like that. Some of them were bigger, but they had no culture. They were boring. All these military groups were they were modern or like fantasy, like Vectovia or something. All of them were pretty. At least Vectovia had something interesting going on. They had style. They had a really good style. But all these other ones, they were really boring. Like there was nothing to do there. All you had to do was shoot each other. But what NerfModder was bringing, yeah, Vectus, exactly. What even happened to that guy? That guy was like fascinating. And his group was pretty small, but it was super elite. And that was something special about their group. So I haven't thought about them for a while. But the unique thing about what NerfModder was doing across every group he was leading, and I was part of 3 of his groups, main groups: Spetsnaz, Russian Army, Spetsnaz from 2011, Russian Army from 2012, and Kalash from maybe 2014. Oh, they're okay. That's yeah. We don't want Vectovia on here. Anyway, the little things. None of these other groups had tacos or lemonade or vodka. None of these groups had all these little things, which were just little pieces of fun and eccentric things. This coordination is crazy. But yeah, I would say it was like, maybe it doesn't answer your question because you said the greatest, but sometimes the smallest things are the greatest things because it separates you from everything else. It made the groups more eccentric, made it more fun. It was stuff like that that made it memorable. That's the power of creativity. Let's get to this next one. How often do people visit Lice Jackson's tree? So I haven't set up cameras there, so I don't monitor it. But I was there last year, I think, and the year before. Last year it needed some repair, I guess, because of weathering and the wood was rotting away. So it's on Google Maps. You can just search Jackson's Tree, Nova Scotia, and you'll find it. And it's got a lot of 5-star reviews. And there was one person who put like a 4-star review and said this sucks, and I was like, this is really inappropriate. Just haters being haters. It's pretty sad, but the vast majority, like everyone else, 5 stars. They really care about it. That's how it should be. And yeah, you know you can search it. You'll find where it is, and it's not far from where they were living and where the family still lives. So you can always visit. How did Nerf? If you don't, how did you know my name? I'm not sure what that even means. Can we get another one? Does Nerf Modder have a favorite song? Did we have this one before? I can't remember exactly. Um, mm, 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 mm. Laura would know. I forgot, unfortunately. But video game. Well, aside from this, I guess. Look at the crowd going crazy up there. Hello. Look at that coordination. That's pretty insane. He was a big fan of Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and so was I actually. I didn't even know that for a while, but that's literally my favorite game of all time. And I got a shirt for it too. I'm not wearing it today. Today I'm wearing Los Pollos Hermanos logo from Breaking Bad. Let's see. What's Can you sit down though? I'll try to come closer to you guys so I can actually see. Sit down and all. You smell like my shirt. Okay. Wait, I can't. Oh, okay. Why am I saluting? How did Nerf Modder inspire many? Creation, community. He was running a group and it was genuinely fun. Just like I was saying a few minutes ago. I like GTA 2. I'm going to stay. Okay. Some more. Sit down, sit down. How old was Nerf? 20. So February to June, that's about just under 4 months. So he was 20 years old, 3 months, and like 2 or 3 weeks or something. What color is your? I always wear white shirts. My surname is White, so I always wear white. The only white thing I basically, uh, the only non-white thing I wear basically is jeans. I wear blue jeans every day. I'm a YouTuber. Yeah, he looks like that YouTuber. I can't remember the name. Um, okay. I'm searching for questions though. I just see these random comments like I'm French. I saw a video titled "Free Roblox Legend Who Died Too Soon." That's how I discovered. Yeah, that's okay. I see what's good. Yeah, his knees are right there. His knees are right there. That's Zam, by the way. This is what Zam does in his spare time. Oh man, what brings you to keep it passion? I would say. I think it's just I do things and I don't even know why. I just have this urge to do things that I like doing, and this is what I like doing. And back in 2014, I was 1 year before he died. I was trying to bring everyone back together. I was the middleman between his two last groups, and these memories were important to a lot of people. And as I didn't realize until maybe 1 or 2 years ago, I kind of came full circle because my job, I'm a YouTuber, I have another channel, and I literally interview people. And the first person I ever ever interviewed. The first person I interviewed was NerfModder back in 2014 in the Moscow game. And it's on this channel. It's on YouTube. It's like maybe the first or second most popular video on the channel. Me literally interviewing him. That was my first ever interview. The RA interviews. I did like 5 of those or something. And ironic, through sheer coincidence or destiny or something, I ended up interviewing people for my job, as my job. The last interview I did was Thursday or something. I think it was Thursday. And I'm doing it almost on a weekly basis now. I have been busy the last few months, but I try to do it every week or two, if not a solo interview. So it's I never think of things in terms of what happens at the end. I think of things in terms of there's something interesting here and I want to do it. And wherever it goes is just a bonus. So yeah, I didn't do it for my career, but I find it so coincidental how my career ultimately ended up being similar to this in a way. So follow your heart, I guess, non-maliciously. There's nothing malicious about this, but if you have good intentions and you have a passion for something, and there are lots of people here, people follow the passion and people follow creativity, people follow art. I just do those things. Do you remember what was in that picture? I've shown a lot of photos. This one? Do I remember what was in it? Oh, this is the warehouse training base. Genius design, by the way. I created it myself. I do miss that place. It's still available, but being busy, of course. Oh man, was this Crimea? Use OP weaponry. Okay. Fun times. Oh yeah, that was classic. Yeah. So blue and orange are opposites on color theory spectrum. Yeah. Man, that wasn't even old. That's like new me. That was only like that was only 7 years ago. Maybe. I don't know. Too busy in life. You guys gotta sit down though. Yeah, that's always happens to me all the time. How has Laura been doing? If it's okay. Yeah, I I guess we're just she's working the day. But yeah, she's the best person to ask, so I'll refrain. Yeah, that's the same. We got Michael Jackson. You didn't even start this. You were just continuing what was going on there. I saw a video. Yeah, saw that. Anything new? Anything new? How time in France? What time? What is your favorite cup noodles flavor? Oh, I nearly went to Cup Noodles Museum in Yokohama 2 years ago. Yeah, that would have been great because you got to search it on YouTube. It looks so cool. Cup Noodles Museum. Now, I don't think I ever actually ate the Cup Noodles brand because I never really had, like what is it, like instant noodles. I never really had instant noodles until last year, probably, funny enough, with the exception of like once or twice when I was in university. And I was like, yeah, I'm never having that again. But it was a different brand, like really cheap. Um, But yeah, they got a cup noodles museum in Japan, in Yokohama. I think they actually got more than one, because I did see there was another one recently or something. So I almost went there, but it closed at like 6 at p.m. So I ran out of time and I went up the skyscraper instead in Yokohama. And that would have been super fun. So it's on my list. Next time I go to Yokohama, I'm going to go to first thing, Cup Noodles Museum. Like you can choose whatever you want. You can even design the cup that you're going to have the noodles in. It just looks really interesting. It doesn't sound exciting, but you got to see the videos on YouTube. It really does look very exciting. You can learn the history of noodles. And it's, again, sounds pathetic, but they actually had a supply issue of food in Japan decades ago, and cup noodles basically saved a lot of people from starving. So it's actually very interesting history. And it was actually the wife of the guy behind cup noodles who figured out the formula to preserve the noodles so that, I don't know how many lives that saved, but that's actually some fascinating stuff. Wait. Was this Crimea? Who's on the leaderboard there? Yeah, that's an old leaderboard from like 2013. Is that like the garage or something? I vaguely remember what was inside. Oh man. Nah, because it wasn't a base for that long. 2014. Penguin Hardy made it. Those were the times. Oh yeah, and there's the training base. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just excited. I'm moving to a new place in 13 days, less than 2 weeks to go. And I'm just buying lots of crazy things. Like, oh, here's another thing I forgot to mention. Toilet lights. Fun. So it has a motion sensor. So if you're going to the bathroom at night or something when it's dark, you don't have to turn the light on. The toilet will just like light up the inside of the toilet. And it changes color like on a rainbow cycle or something. So I had it before a few years ago, but I just decided, yeah, I need that again because it's pretty cool. But you do got to clean it every once in a while. What brings you to keep the legacy? Yeah, toilet lights. I did kind of answer that before. Let's see what else is here. First CD. Can you sit down, H&M? I'm just gonna call you H&M. H and Marshmallow. Hash brown marshmallow. I don't know. That's random. Anyway, I'm not sure what flavor. I just went on a rant about cup noodles in a museum. Any other questions here? You got a quotation there. Anything else? Big fan. She got some fire wings there. Stay still. I can't see. Proof against JC. Yeah. Is that me? No, looks like it. Maybe not. I don't know. We had I remember the craziest thing. Like we put some stuff on YouTube, but everything was low quality back then. It was the craziest raid ever. NerfModder was there. Mayo was there. He was a marshal or something. Those were the days. And it wasn't easy. Those were always fun. Best ice cream flavor. Cookie dough. Cookie dough. Gotta be. Cookie dough, brownies. Here in Peru, we got popcorn flavor ice cream. That's nice, but you know, popcorn sticks in your teeth. Cookie dough, always the best, but it's not everywhere, and it is kind of expensive. Um, what else? I don't know, like birthday cake. Oh yeah, like Dairy Queen. I love getting birthday cake ice cream. That's the best one. Every time I go to Dairy Queen, it's pretty much birthday cake ice cream every time. What's the best toilet flavor? You tell me. Y'all are crazy. I'm glad we got this barrier though this time. What's your favorite movie? Oh, best question ever. Um, you guys would have been mad 10 years ago, but everyone loves this now. Best movie? Well, my it's not the best movie of all time, but it's my favorite movie. Spider-Man Free. Spider-Man Free. Now, if you said that a few years ago, you would have got lots of hate because people were like, "Oh, nah, that one sucked. It was all over the place." Blah blah blah. I don't care. It was goofy because he was dancing. Nah, that was iconic. You know how many memes have come out of that, especially in the last few years. It is perfect. Like I was literally the only person who loved that movie so much, and now everyone loves it. And it still holds up. Like 10 years ago, the graphics were still good. Now the graphics are still good. Uh, like you can kind of see, yeah, they just like put his head on this animation, but it holds up very well for. And I went to see it back in 2007. So Spider-Man came out in 2002. Spider-Man 2 came out in 2004. Spider-Man 3 came out in 2007. There was a 3 year gap, and I went to see it at the movie with a good friend of mine at the time, and we were so excited when the intro credits were on because we were like, "Oh, that was Spider-Man 1. That was from Spider-Man 2." We were such nerds. It was the greatest Spider-Man ever. Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man 3. Perfect. And there are multiple villains. It's not just Sandman, but it's also Venom, and it's your own selfishness and your best friend. So there were basically like four villains. You have this internal battle. Those original Spider-Man movies, they just kept it real. Like it explored the struggle of a young man, his personal struggles, and man, so underrated, so underrated. Um, but yeah, like Green Goblin Jr., that was interesting. I'm like, man, I want a hoverboard. And years later, a few years later, they started having hoverboards on Roblox. Hoverboards. I wanted a hoverboard in my own like superhero version of myself. Um, yeah, crazy stuff. And then not everything's black and white because there are effectively three or four villains. Let's simplify and go for free. One's the best friend, becomes the enemy, and then they make up at the end. And another one, it's all just a misunderstanding. So it's not this thing where it's like, this guy is a bad guy. Life is not black and white. It was genuinely nuanced. Genius. It's a shame they didn't do Spider-Man 4. I mean, they kind of effectively did a few years ago when they got Tobey Maguire back. What's your favorite season? Winter, which is ironic because I live in a desert now, so I don't get winter anymore. I haven't had a winter for 3 years. Yeah, I haven't seen winter for 3 years. It's just summer here all the time. Or spring. I mean, it's kind of spring now for me, I guess, but it's still very hot. What else is here? Your best YT. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. Who is Trace? So back in 2012, I want to say, or maybe 2013, is when I first got introduced to him. I was like hanging out on one of the early bases for RA, and he was a marshal or something. And we were just having a conversation and became friends, I guess. And he recruited me into NKVD, which for Russian army was actually historically inaccurate because that ceased to exist. Zam, do you know what year NKVD was dissolved? Because it was replaced by KGB. So I'm assuming it was like the 1940s or 1930s or something. But yeah, like RA was supposed to be modernized. So NKVD shouldn't have existed. But ultimately, he was the guy running NKVD, which was like kind of like policing the group. And I was a major part of it. I was a commissar, and it involved like keeping people in line and keeping higher ranks accountable. So even though someone may have been a higher rank than me in the main group, I had more authority than them because I could out them from the group or something. But I didn't abuse my powers, but eventually one or two people in NKVD did start doing that, and Trace was one of those. And I was put on trial for following NerfModder's orders, the person who owns the group. And it was this weird thing. Trace basically demoted me from marshal and demoted me from general and made me choose between a demotion from general back to colonel or removal as commissar from NKVD. And I chose to keep NKVD because it was very high in authority. I was basically like third in command at some point in RA's history through the technical aspect. And then 2014, NerfModder gave the group to Trace, and then didn't give it back when NerfModder wanted it back. And Trace's excuse was, "You told me not to give it back to you." But in fairness, like, he's the creator. So, and Trace wasn't even doing anything. So it was this weird thing where everyone stopped supporting the group and it instantly changed. And I remember looking at NerfModder's messages from March 2014 after he died. And I could see like the reaction people had. Like people were so sad, even just days after. And they wanted him to return, even just like 2 days after the change. And nothing much really happened with RA after 2014. Maybe there was like a new base or two, but the activity was less, the passion was less, the culture was pretty much gone. And me and NerfModder were trying to bring it back. And here we are today, I guess. And LMK is here. LMK was working very hard on reviving RA back in, I would say, 2020. And it's scary that it's been 6 years since I really haven't been focusing since 6 years ago on that. So I pretty much left it in his hands as my life got more busy. Coronavirus came and then cancer. So I just only do this now. I can only oversee. And with all the terrible updates, it's not even worth my time like promoting people anymore because you go like now you can have more than one rank and it's so time consuming. They make nothing but useless updates. I just can't promote anyone anymore. I gotta remove their rank and then add a new one and then refresh the page every time to see the next. It's silly. The board of directors, the shareholders, hate them so much. Anyway, do I like reading? Not so much, but I actually wrote a book and it became a bestseller. So that's a fun fact. What's NerfModder's most popular game? So some people appreciate more the survival of the living games. Some people just appreciate more the RA games. So there are others too, like Contained Insanity. It just depends on your preference. Personally, I'm just much more obsessed with the RA side because there's a community tied to it. And that's how I came to know NerfModder in the first place. Well, Spetsnaz originally. And but I loved playing and it was like my first ever video on YouTube, maybe. What did I just say? Survival of the Living. That was the one. Classic. What purpose? What purpose make museum this? Well, shit. I think it's kind of obvious, but if I put it into words, preservation.
I love you.
Like this is someone's life, and it's good to have a monument to them. And I put this entire museum together in 2016. And then over time, this room didn't exist in 2016, but we just constantly made updates over time. No. Just clarify for anyone here. I'm assuming you can't hear me. Cats or dogs? Cats. Cats, cats, cats. Last I checked, cleaner. She used to she used to be the manager of not Sobeys, it's owned by Sobeys, of Needs Convenience Store. Why am I swimming? Would you rather someone answer this question for me? I really can't decide. Cats or dogs? Cats. Cats, cats, cats. So technically my wife had a dog and it died recently. And it was a strange looking dog. It's hard to explain. If you Google Peruvian orca, no, Peruvian orca, that's a whale. Peruvian Inca orchid or something like that, or viringo, you'll find a dog that has no hair, but it only has hair on the top of its head and at the end of its tail. It literally has a mohawk. And that was my wife's dog. Very weird looking thing. Stinky. And it looked like a rhino or something. Weird looking dogs. But I prefer cats. NerfModder had lots of cats. And like 8 cats, but some of them died in the last few years. What did I miss here? Favorite soda. My favorite ever. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is my number one. Maybe Baja Blast. But Mountain Dew, it's kind of hard to come by here in Peru, but it's everywhere in Canada. And there aren't many of them in Europe, but I did find a few in Ireland a few years ago. But they are hard to find pretty much everywhere apart from USA and Canada. Hard to come by here in Peru. I check the store every time in case it's back. I'm like, please be there. Come on. Ugh. Do you still update the old survival of the living games? I'm not sure what updates they need at this point because there was something that needed to be fixed and then it was fixed, I think. I can't remember what it was, though. It was a while back. Um, what even was it? I don't know. Yeah, it's been a while, but I remember Tacuanuve, one of the OGs from back in our day. He helped fix some of the survival of the living games. He's the same guy who made these OK7 drinks. He's the same person. Great guy. What else is there? Yeah, I did last year. Last time I was there. I live in Peru though now. What else is there? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Bob cheese is it for. Do you like water? Well, I have to. Made of it. What am I even doing? Of course, you can. You can hear me. You can see me type. I'm going crazy. Oh no, this isn't for Raiders. It was the RA one because of the green color. Raiders never had green. Maybe there's an exception somewhere, but that's always ours. Always ours. Interesting. Okay. Let's take one more. Bath or shower? What a fascinating time. Your timing is crazy. Yeah, I'm moving soon, so there's a burp. My new place is going to have the most perfect bathtub. So where I am currently, we do have a bathtub, but it doesn't have the standard fitting. So yeah, I'm more of a bath guy because you can lay down and relax way better. So yeah, I'm getting back into that real soon. Love that. Anyway, let's leave it there. Do-do-do-do-do. Catch you guys next time. Hopefully she can make it next time. Sort out your in and I can start looking at everything. Okay, let's where was it? Was it F? Why am I even saying F? We're on YouTube, Facebook or something. Some of us here, I think she left. Some of us here are in a Facebook chat, so that's kind of like the easiest place to reach me at this point. But I think I'm predicting what you mean. Remove wall. What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can do that now. Here we go. Lost my phone because you're silly. No, that's giving me the chills. I don't even know. I gotta think about that. That's the thing with if you have knowledge of what's going to happen in the future, then you're definitely gonna do things differently. It's to prevent bad things from happening, obviously. But the reality is, aside from that, like if we're talking about bringing the groups back together again, it was never easy in the first place. So in that particular aspect, aside from like trying to save someone's life, with advanced knowledge, any other stuff probably wouldn't make much of a difference, such as like trying to bring the groups back together, because nobody with that power wanted to do that in the first place, apart from NerfModder. So that was the thing. Some things would have still been stuck in a particular way, but other things would have been preventable. But then again, depends like what date you're picking, because then you could just say, don't give the group away, and then problem solved for that particular thing. I already answered that. That's a popular question. I think, what am I doing saluting again? So let me give you some context here. I'm assuming Sam is listening. So LMK was head of development for Roscosmos a few years back, and he was the main man behind construct development, basically. Zam is the main man behind developing the museum, I guess, and keep running, assisting these events. He is super consistent. So you guys are like a powerhouse. It's like Zam squared or LMK squared. The two of you, that's a crazy team. Seeing you here in the same room is actually pretty crazy. You have no idea. So yeah, if all I gotta say really is, obviously rely on me to give you access to some things. Coordinate with me. Let me know what you need. And from my perspective, I can't dedicate much time, but I can oversee. You can message me in particular places where I can see your messages super
Let's be
fast.
friends.
In Zam's case, I use Telegram, so Zam always gets messages to me fast, even though sometimes it take a few days. Yeah, let me know which games. Is that St. Petersburg or something, or training bases or whatever, and we'll see. Yeah, because in the past, ultimately, I had to be super protective of this stuff under Laura's instructions, but at the same time, we gotta keep things moving and modernized. What even is this? Yeah. St. Petersburg. Yeah, how are you doing this so fast? That's crazy. Yeah, so best place, yeah, that's not even gonna work. Okay. You can see it here, but this is the best place to message me. Telegram, and we could probably have a group chat with Zam. Yeah, there we go. On Telegram, I forgot where you're from. But yeah, Telegram's a very popular thing. I had it for 10 years, actually. That's me. Super easy to remember. Now everyone's going to message me there. That's going to be a problem. Please don't. For the rest of you guys, you can find me on Facebook. And it's probably in the description of the video. But seriously, you guys find us on Facebook, and I can add you in the Facebook group chat with the rest of us. Lots of stuff happening there. And of course, you can talk to everyone there too. RIC. Man, like they're still living in like 2011. They never updated anything. And they have like the same kind of uniform too. Man. Everyone had that back then. So much. I'm not sure what you mean. So I think I kind of answered this question when I was talking about the submarine stuff, if that's relevant. But yeah, I'm over time. I gotta go actually. Yeah, this is good. Sergeant. Starshina. It's a famous one. Yeah, I need to zoom in there. Ria Devoy. Yefreitor, Marchand Rossi, highest. Captain 97. Yeah, you know, here's a fun fact that he will hate. Trace actually came to me. First mission he ever gave me was to take his account and like ruin RIC. And oh, there's me. That must have been 2018 or something. Do it, yeah. There we go. Okay, seriously, I gotta go now. Catch you guys on the other side. Okay, yeah, I think I just got a buzz there. Yeah, I see it. Okay, that's good. Catch you guys on the other side. I gotta remember, I gotta end the stream first, otherwise it's gonna be weird. End stream.